Alright, it's Brian Kurz from Big Gay Horror Fan. I have everything that I need in the world from now on because I'm standing here with awesome director, writer, talented extraordinaire.
Oh, you stop it.
I can't help it.
You're too kind.
It's just flowing. It has to flow when I'm standing next to the amazing Cory J. Udler. Director of IDS Rising, which is premiering at the Oshkosh Horror Film Festival 2012. And also the writer of the amazing Demon Haunt, Ted B. Mikels' Demon Haunt. Tell us a bit about working with Ted and working on this project.
Ted B. Mikels, when I was a kid, like I grew up in the VHS boom of like the 80s, so I grew up in a time where you could go to any VHS store and you would find Herschel Gordon Lewis movies or John Waters or Charles Band, Ted B. Mikels, and there was a television show called The Incredibly Strange Film Show. It was hosted by Jonathan Ross. And it basically was kind of an hour documentary on these fringy filmmakers, and it was Herschel Gordon Lewis and Ted B. Mikels and John Waters and things. And I saw the Ted B. Mikels kind of retrospective that was on there, and I had seen Ted's movies, Corpse Grinders and Doll Squad, and you know, Astro Zombies and things, Blood Orgy of the She-Devils, and all these crazy movies. And so I was such a huge fan of Ted B. Mikels, like a crazy sick fan of Ted B. Mikels. When I had gotten the internet, I was searching around for Ted B. Mikels, and I found tedbmichaels.com. And I sent an email to the email address that was on the website, and thinking that I'd never hear anything from anything.
And you got into the inner sanctum of the cast.
Ted B. Mikels sent me an email back, and he said, give me a call sometime. And he just like included his telephone number, and I was like, my God, I mean, you know, for kids that are athletes or anything, that would be pretty much akin to sending an email to Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
And having Magic Johnson send an email back and say, give me a call at this number. So Ted B. Mikels called me, and then from there, we just kind of started talking, and he wanted to do his next movie. He had just finished Heart of a Boy, which was kind of a family type movie.
Okay.
And he wanted to get back into doing horror and such. He wanted to do kind of a demon possession sort of movie, and that was Demon Haunt.
And you just told me a story where you wrote this so he had like $1 to make it, and he comes back to you and says,
I'm going to turn this into a CG horror festival, basically. So he went through and rewrote a lot of the scenes that I had written and incorporated a lot of like CG ghosts and demons and skeletons dancing and all this kind of crap.
And it all looks amazing, actually. It's a very, very fun film.
It took him about a year and a half from the time that I sent him the script until the time that it was done and I saw it on DVD. It was probably about a year and a half to 2 years before I got a chance to see it. But he had Mac. And Mac worked with him in the studio, and Mac was in Las Vegas with him when he still had the TBM studios. And Mac did a lot of the CG stuff with that. So they took a lot of time and really made the movie spectacular.
And you can get this at www.oldies.com.
Yep.
.oldies.com.
All you have to do is go to oldies.com and just put in the search box Ted B. Mikels. All of Ted's stuff is on there. Everything, basically.
Along with the amazing Cory Udler.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
And where can we keep up with you, man?
You can find me on Facebook. I'm just under my name, but also incestdeathsquad.com, which of course that's the one you want to type in when you're at work.
Yeah.
So if you're just
or at your mom's,
or at mom's, or
visiting
grandma's,
your aunt the nun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Aunt Bertha.
Because you know they already have copies of that anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They've been watching those for years now. They're very immersed in the Incest Death Squad world. It's an easy one.
As all wise, holy people are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brian Kurz from Big Gay Horror Fan.
Love this guy.
The amazing Cory Udler. Love you even more. Sweet love and pink crew.